Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, to this video. And today, as you can see in front of you, we got another truck. I know that in previous videos of running, I figured that what I had was going to be all that I got this year, and I wasn't going to get any more bashers. But yeah, that idea didn't go too far. So as you can see, we got the OUTCAST 4S BLX. This is the version 2.5. My local hobby shop had it in stock, Avalon Hobbies here in Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada, and it was on the shelf and it came home with me. So this isn't going to be a long video, guys. There's a ton of these videos out. This truck is not new. It has been out for a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to open her up and have a quick look, go through a little bit of it. We might just go through the box here shortly. On the sides of the box and that. I don't know, you guys have seen this many a times, but I just wanted to get this done. I've had this sitting in the shop for probably 2.5, well, probably 3 weeks now that I picked it up, and I just haven't gotten the time to put up a video of it. So this one had a it's kind of funny, this one had a shock leaking, and I noticed it on the shelf. When my hobby store brought it in, the owner takes one of them out of the box and he puts them on his display shelf. And he only brought one of these in, so it was on the shelf, and I grabbed it to have a quick look at it and realized that one of the shocks was leaking. And I can't remember which one. So I did not buy it that day. He ordered in a shock kit for it, and it came in the next week. And I usually stop in on Fridays when I'm driving home from work. And he had gotten that order that week, and he was just putting it away. And he said, well, I've got the shock kit. Let's I'm going to pull it down and rebuild that shock and get it fixed up. And I told him not to bother. I said, put it in the box. I'll take the shock kit myself. I'll buy the shock kit, and I will fix it myself. I'm taking that truck home with me today. He kind of gave me that look. Are you serious? And I said, yeah, put it in the box. I'll take it home. Well, he threw in the shock kit. So in the box, there is a shock kit. He put it back in the box, sealed it up for me, and here we are today, 3 weeks later. I'm going to get it open. Weather has not been great, so I don't know if I'm going to get to run this one this year. I'm hoping to. We don't have that S word on the ground yet. I'm not supposed to use that word, so I'm not going to use that word. You all know what that word is. We don't have it on the ground, but the temperatures are really cool. Like really cool, like 0 overnight, minuses overnight, and then low teens during the day. But we'll see. I might be able to get out once or twice on a weekend before that S word shows up. But anyways, let's get into the box. We're not going to waste too much time. I don't want this video to be too long. I do want to get it uploaded onto the channel because it's been sitting here for 3 weeks. So we're just going to cut her open. Because he did tape it shut for me. He knows that I like to do box openings, so he retaped it for me. Yeah, version 2.5. This does have the center diff. The original version 2 had a slipper clutch. People are saying they wish it would have stayed with that slipper, but some wanted this center diff. So I'm not going to know the difference because I never had one with the slipper. I'm just going to be knowing this truck for the center diff. And yeah, aluminum shock bodies. Yeah, it's an RTR, so you know everyone has seen these videos. 4S capable. Yeah, so let's just get into it. I'm going to take the box off. I don't want to show you too much of the box. I don't know if you guys are seeing that. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. There's the side of the box. Spectrum SLT3. I probably might run it with that for the first run if I can get out, but I do plan on putting this onto the G11P. I do have that G11P now home. I haven't done a video for that either. I picked it up the week after I got the OUTCAST, and I do have a bunch of receivers already. I think I have 5 of them, the gyro receivers for all my bashers. So that's my winter project, is get them done. So there's your booklet. I think that's the only book that comes with them, is a small book, tools, and of course ARRMA being really great these days. I'm trying to get it in the camera, guys. Sorry, I have my phone on so I can see what's getting in the camera. They give you batteries, so that's really cool too. I don't see a sticker sheet in there though. That's kind of cheap. Usually you get a sticker sheet. We'll have to see what's in there. And the shock kit. So there is the shock kit that my hobby shop threw in. I was willing to pay for it, but he threw it in there. A $14 part. Or there you are, $14 part for the shock kit, and I think it's for two. Two shocks. So it'll rebuild 2 shocks. So I have a rebuild kit if it's needed. I don't know what part of that shock is leaking, and it was leaking pretty good. Like the whole bottom of the A-arm was covered. So yeah, there's the truck in the box. I got the red one. He has a thing about ordering red. And the next week after I bought this, I went into the shop and he had the gunmetal one in there, and that would have been the one I chose. But I got the red one. I don't mind it. So yeah, so we've got the 4S now to go along with our 8S OUTCAST. I'm sure this is probably our radio. Yes, it is. That is the SLT3. So you do, on the SLT3, you do still have your limiting for 50, 75, and 100%. It's just a little bit cheaper, low grade of Spectrum's radio than the one that comes with the 8S ones. I'm just grabbing one, which is the DX3, which is this one. So this one has a little bit more to it than this one. But like I said, I do have the G11P from FlySky, and it is going to be installed on that this winter. But maybe for the first run, we'll use the stock one. Then I can get everything uploaded or installed into the FlySky G11P, and I will be doing a video of that hopefully soon too, guys. I'm just really behind on my videos. I really don't have very many left even to put up, so I got to get this done. And this weekend may not be too bad on Saturday, right after Halloween. So in the box, you can see that's where the shocks was leaking. And if we turn the truck over, you can see on that ARRMA, look how shiny that is. So that is the shock that's leaking. That shock is probably completely empty, because that whole bottom of that ARRMA is just soaked in shock oil. So yeah, there we go. There's the truck. Awesome, awesome. Another truck for the channel, and a little bit smaller. So yeah, so let me get the, oh yeah, this one fits on my friggin' bench. Not like the 8S's do not fit on my bench with the tires on. So yeah, that one fits on. I do have my stand down here. Just let me get that, guys. We'll quickly go through this. Like I said, I'm not gonna do much reviewing of this one, guys, because there's so many videos out there. But let's get the body off. I'm kind of in your way, but I'll get the camera in my hand when I get the body off. Not a clipless body, so no major supports in the body, just the one roll cage in the back. All right, I'll take you off the tripod, and we'll get a closer look, which you guys have all seen before. So, oh God, I can't even remember what motor is in this one. 2200 kV, I believe, and 120 amp ESC. Where's the box? Where's the box? I believe that's what it is. Yes, 120 amp ESC, and it does have the Spectrum Firma 2400 kV motor. Sorry. A lot of videos out there disliking this battery connector here, because it's part of, right in here, it is part of the strap. There's people that like it, and there's people that don't like it. And of course you got your pigtail, so you can run two 2S batteries if you so choose, but we have the 4S. I'm hoping my 4S fits in there, because that is a very, very small, oh boy, that's a very small battery tray. I don't know if my 4S's will fit in there. We're gonna have to try one, I think, guys. We might have to try one. Yeah, so we got shock leak is this one. Oh yeah, look at here. See, it's just soaked. So I don't know what the issue is with that shock, but yeah, you guys can see that shock in there. It is just soaking wet. So there is something going on in there. So I'm gonna tear that down probably tonight and get that all fixed up, just in case I can get out this weekend. Oh yeah, there's shock oil everywhere. Mud guards now come on them right here. little bit higher. This is the new chassis too, by the way, on the version 2.5. Mud guards, they say these work really, really well. Telescoping drive shafts. I'm not too sure how well. Earl Moorhead, I've watched all his videos on this truck, and he says this is one of the best trucks to get into bashing for starters, for beginners. So I'm hoping that it's a good truck. I'm not sure. We'll see. I beat the hell out of my bigger trucks and broke a lot of stuff this year. Well, not a lot, but we broke stuff. So yeah, so that's it, guys. That's about it. I do like that the center support has this rubber in here, and you can tighten or loosen it by turning this to strengthen or tighten this up or loosen it up. So I do like that. There's rubber right here. Back to their telescoping drive shaft. You just pull it back and it'll come out. Center diff is in there. I believe it's got 1 million in the center diff. I think there's 1 million in the center diff, so that's what we're going to start with. I have seen guys going up to putting 20 in there, and it does help a lot. What else can I show you? Chassis. Like, there's so many videos of this out. Like, this is not a new truck. That is the new 2.5 version chassis. All plastic, of course. So this is my first plastic ARRMA. All my other two ARRMAs are the 8 scale or the 5th scale. So yeah, I only got 2 other ARRMAs. Yeah. So this is my 3rd ARRMA actually. So that's great. You can see the spur gear in there from the center diff. Whoops, I hit the camera, guys. I'm sorry. I got to recenter that. Yeah. So anyways, guys, that is new to the channel. I know that in one of my last running videos that I put up that I said that what I have is what I got. Probably won't get anything new for this year, but yeah, we got something else. And again, I got this like 3 weeks ago. What did we drop there? Oh, we dropped the shock kit. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so there it is, guys. New truck to the channel. Just wanted to show you that I got it. Wheelie bar, bumper back there. I did get some parts for this truck. I got A-arms, front and rear, lower A-arms. I did get a set of those each, and I got a backup wing, and I think that was it. I got what he had, so I just bought parts that he had in stock. Yeah, so I got, you guys probably weren't seeing that. A-arms, front and rear. There's the A-arms for the 5th scales. Most of this stuff is the 5th scale stuff. And a wing. I got a wing for the 2 wings actually for the 8S OUTCAST. And all my Traxxas parts and sledge parts. And 80 kg high torque servo is in for the OUTCAST. We're going to get that in this winter, I think. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I just wanted to get into this bag while we're still filming. I don't know how long I've been going here. Oh, we've only gone 13 minutes, so we got time. I don't want to go past maybe 25 minutes on this one, as I do want to show you where I've got the bashers now, because as you can see, my room has been cleaned up. So all the bashers are not on the floor anymore. There's my Fly Sky G11P over there that I need to do a video on too. So yeah, got my room back. I got some more room to move around in here. But I wanted to get in here. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm going to put you down for a minute. Put you down for a second and see what is... There's your... These are the best ones here. Your exploited view. That is the best one to have. I use that all the time. And then just your user manual, blah, blah, blah. We all know what all that is. And tool bag, some shock limiters, because they do have just plastic caps. They're not threaded limiters. So, and the tire wheel tool and something. I don't know what the hell else that does, but probably something for the drive shaft, I would imagine. I don't know. I'm new to this stuff for the ARRMAs. And of course you get the ARRMA card. Jesus, where's my camera? Right there, the ARRMA card. And your batteries. So that is what's in the bag. Not a whole lot from the OUTCAST 4S. No sticker sheets, no nothing. And then of course the shock kit that I'm going to need probably to fix that shock. So yeah, so there it is, guys. New truck to the channel. So hopefully I'll get a run on it. There's a spot in town that a buddy of mine was at, RC Noof, and it's what they call here the pump track, and it's like a really small jumping paved, I think it's paved actually, BMX / mountain bike track. And he was in there with his Losi LMT he bought a couple weeks ago, jumping it around on that track. So I knew that it was there, but I thought it was behind Lock and Key. There's a fence that goes around it. So that might be a perfect location to go and try this little bugger out for the first run, if I can get in there. So I might go check that out this weekend. If the weather is really good, I'll throw it in the truck. If I got a battery, God, I got to check batteries for this. Let's do that right now. Let's do that right now. Let's grab. I'm going to just, let me put you back on the tripod instead of looking at the ass end of that. And we'll get you a little closer in here. And I'll grab a battery. Let's see if our Gens Ace are going to fit in there. Make sure I got the right pack. Yep. Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good. So that is the our Gens Ace 6800 mAh 4S 120C. And I don't think this tray is adjustable. I don't think so. Oh, it might not fit, guys. It might not fit. Let me just, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. So you got this built into the top, and then your connectors are built into this strap. Right in here. Like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, actually. That's kind of a pain. But, I don't know. I won't have to worry about that pigtail one bouncing around. But let's see if this battery is going to fit. That battery is not going to fit. I don't have batteries for this truck. That's horrible. Well, guys, I can't believe that that doesn't fit. I'm going to have to get online and order a battery. The Gens Ace batteries are, let me pull you out of the tripod. They are about, if you can see in there, I don't know if you guys can see down in there, they are about that much too long. So a 1/4 of an inch, almost 1/2 an inch. That's shitty. All right. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. I'm going to have to find a 4S battery. That's kind of crappy, guys. That's kind of crappy. And I don't have any 2S batteries with that type of plug. All my 2S batteries and 3S batteries are for my crawlers, and they all have XT60s. Well, that's kind of crappy. All right, so I'm going to have to do some research on that, guys, and get us a battery. Anyways, okay, so that's the truck. We've looked at it. It's new to the channel. Let me show you what we have done with the bashers. So I cleaned out my closet. So I cleaned out my closet and put in a couple shelves, and now all my bashers are in the closet on these shelves. So freed up all the space. I had a Delta 3D printer in here, which is now out in my rec room, but I was able, and even got the SCX6 on there, and my gasser that I had on the floor here. If you guys go back into my videos, you'll see a walkthrough of my shop from last year. I've got the 5T, the Losi 5T gasser, and I put that under my stairs in the rec room here. We have storage under the stairs. All my minis, so all the minis are on a smaller, and I do have just a little bit of space in there, so I got a bunch of crap in there. I got the extra body for the X-Max in there, body for the sledge up there. The sledge is over here on top. We're going to be doing some work on that this winter, guys. Keep an eye out for a video for that. Yeah, so that worked out really well. I was able to get all my bashers off the floor and into the closet here. And I just had a bunch of garbage in the closet anyways, boxes, and of course I still have boxes. I do have some stuff in those boxes, but yeah, so I saved a lot of space in my room by putting them in the closet. So anyways, guys, that'll be it. Let's wrap it up. We're sitting at, what, 19 minutes, so this is perfect. A nice 20-minute video. So there we go. We got the OUTCAST 4S added to the channel, to the bashing fleet. And I need to find a battery. I'm upset that those batteries don't fit. So I'm going to have to do some research and see what guys are using for batteries in these for 4S. It's definitely not going to be a 6800 mAh, that's for sure. So anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. So like always, I appreciate you guys coming along. We're at 1,543 subscribers, I think, as of today. I think it was 43 this morning when I checked. And yeah, so thanks guys for subscribing and sticking with the channel. And winter is coming, guys, so I'm going to do my best to get videos up in the shop here. It won't be like the 3 or 4 I was getting up a week from running, but I'll try to get at least one or two up a week if I can. So please hold on, don't leave me. Spring will come and we'll get back out doing some crawling, trailing, bashing. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along, and leave me a comment. Let me know what batteries. Let me know if any of you have this truck and what batteries you're using. Like, I'll go on Amazon and look tonight, but I got to find some batteries. See if I can get an overnight shipment of a battery for this. I'll measure that tray. Anyways, guys, leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. And like, share it out. And like always, stay safe. And we'll see you at the next one. Cheers.